Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself, back with the Ace Attorney game, the first one that we've been playing all this time. I don't know why I changed the intro up too much. If you have no idea what's going on, you can check the description below. There's a playlist for the entire series. While you're down there, leave a like, comment, subscribe. YouTube stuff included here. It really helps grow the channel and makes all of this worthwhile, I suppose. I don't know why I'm being so emotional. You know what? Let's just try to remember what it's been, what's going on, because it has been a little bit since I last did this. So, are we able to talk with you? I feel like... Let me think. So we talked about what happened 5 years ago. I think this is it, yes. So let us... I think we were done with Penny. So we can head out. So let's do so. Yep. Cool. Okay. Well, I don't know why I said yep as if there's some confirmation or anything like that, but I think we're done with that. Old Bag is still here. Alright, let's get the voices out.
What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you just take over for me? The old wingback doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Should we be concerned? Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
Let's talk to you, though. We can talk to her about 5 years ago. I am going to shift some things around on my screen, which may or may not have just adjusted the video quality or anything like that, but maybe this is better or worse. Okay. All good? Happy? Alright, let's go. 5 years ago, what happened? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Well, her eyes rolled in the back of her head. That's not a good sign.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to?
Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on somebody's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No. I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. That's basically it.
And you claim the Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I'm fairly certain we have proof, don't we? Pretty sure we have proof, right? I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. The sleeping pill, right? Yeah. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on them.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
I think that's the plate, right? I think it's this. Yeah. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes.
I don't know why it was country all of a sudden. So? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Well, that made her quiet. Also, I'm sort of familiarizing myself with where we are in the case. I think I know where we are. But again, in case I seem like I'm stuttering around a little bit, that's basically it.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer, rest your soul.
Why did I turn into a preacher all of a sudden?
Miss Oldback? Okay.
Whoa. Is this a new song? This might be a new song. Huh. Cool. I like to show off the music in these games because that's one thing that I think goes underappreciated in the Ace Attorney franchise is the music. I don't know why I like this so much, but it is very like, hey, all right, it's time to get serious. Let's listen up, you know.
Okay, okay. You win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
I'm trying to find her voice. You know what I mean?
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo? Well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia.
The Mafia? Whoa, that's out of nowhere.
She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. Oh, I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this a trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I completely understand. So that's a photo added to the court records. What an interesting tidbit. Well, that opens up stuff. Alright, where do we go now? Because I think we're done with you. Let's go check out the, let's go check out the studio. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Oops, sorry about that.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer.
Interesting theory. Oh, did I give Vasquez a Russian accent? I believe I did. If that's not the case, then this playthrough is going to make no sense whatsoever. But also, that'd be hilarious if it makes no sense like that. Let me just... Sorry about that. I think my mic was loose. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. H-E-L-L-O.
Maya, you should at least try to be a little polite. I think I gave her a Russian voice, so I'm gonna go with that.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay. Not sure what we could get out of that. Can we talk to you some more? I don't... Mr. Hammer?
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh, dear. Well, let's try something else. Will Powers, maybe?
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. That's it. Case closed. Call it a weekend. Goodbye. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. You know what? Look, I sound like old bag right now all of a sudden, but I'm pretty sure it's her.
Oh, dear. Why do I sound like... Oh, dear. Oh, my. Oh. Wow. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Great. A whole lot of nothing. That's what I'm getting out of this. We can examine the place, right? Can we examine the, that? I think that's, there's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. Oh, we're not gonna point out the fact that this is blatantly, bended, I guess. Alright. There's only one thing I can think of. And that's probably the dumbest thing we could do. Oh, not that. But let's do it anyway. Let's show Vasquez the photo. No, not that. The photo. Well, she's not even looking. There. What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Oh, old...
He means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway. Miss Vasquez? You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Why is she French? I cannot get my voices down, apparently.
Nick, she went inside the trailer. This is a generic voice, more or less. Nick, let's go inside the trailer. Let's do this. Come on, Nick.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? I'm just so eager to talk all of a sudden. Miss Vasquez. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? How do I get into the Russian accent?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Huh? What is with my voices? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went south of its sour. Why is she French now? I don't know, guys. Look, I apologize. The title of this is going to be Voices Gone Bad or something. I don't know. Mr. Hammer's career went south of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. You'd think it was just an accident.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out? What? No, it's German. Okay. Let me just pause for a second while I figure out what a Russian voice sounds like. Hello, I'm back. I don't know if it's going to be better or worse, but we'll find out. Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. But where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years? Over a mere accident? And I ran him hard to believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on that reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Give him a few bruises, too. But that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course. I don't know. Guys, I apologize. Maybe we're gonna switch our voice to French, apparently. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys. Okay, here's a squadron of people. Who are they?
Professionals.
This feels like a Russian thing.
They are professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends.
Boys, erase away.
No!
Hey, Gumshoe, out here clutching it. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow in court. I'll be looking forward.
Her voice is just all over the place apparently today, guys. Apologies for that. Hey, you okay there, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. After I had left the army, because that's apparently what I've had his voice be for the past 30 episodes or whatever. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Bye.
Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. A perfect ending point for the episode. And that will wrap up this episode here. Next time, we will go through the final day of the trial. I assume. I don't think there's any more investigating. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoy the episode and the series so far. Again, subscribe, leave a like, all that commenting, YouTube stuff. I really appreciate it. Plus, you can converse with me on how to get voices done properly, because I apparently forgot. So, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, everyone, take care.
Apparently, only Russian accent I can do is male Russian voice.